Hey guys, I'm Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We're at Winter NAMM 2015 with the Z.Vex booth, if you didn't catch it already. We got Zach here, we got Eric Sexy. Yes, that's his last name. Sexy. Eric Sexy.
That's real.
Eric's playing guitar for us. Zach, tell us about your latest pedal here.
Well, this one is the Woolly Mammoth 7. It's a 7-knob version of the Woolly Mammoth. It's got a tone stack that comes out of a JTM 45. It's a famous Marshall tone stack using the bass, mid-range, and treble. Also, it has 2 different output volume controls, and you can select between them using this switch right over here.
Sorry, I couldn't hear the last part. 2 different what controls?
2 different output volume controls, so you can select between using this switch. So you can have 2 different volume levels using your foot.
Okay. So can we hear a few different sounds out of that? Can we twist some knobs?
Let's get rid of the bass. Right. Exaggerate the mids. Get rid of the treble. Or make it fizzy. Carve out the mid-range. Switch between volumes. Or make it go away.
And as usual, it has awesome graphics. Now, is this a limited...
Yeah, it's Ganesh as a woolly mammoth. That's kind of crazy, like a furry Ganesh.
Is this a limited edition thing, or...?
Oh, we'll be making them for a long time to come.
How much is it going for?
$1 million. We haven't actually set a price for it yet, but it'll be in the range, kind of in the zone of the Fuzz Factory 7.
All right.
What does this Fuzz Factory 7 go for exactly, Eric?
$449 is the max.
Let's just say it's $449. There we go.
$450. It's $450 for you guys. All right, I'm going to go down here. So tell us about this new thing.
Well, the Pedal Thief, you know, the thing is about the Pedal Thief, the singer has to buy it because he gets to borrow your pedals off your pedal board if he has this thing. So he parks this on your pedal board, and he comes into the gig, brings a spare microphone cable, and unplugs his mic cable from his mic, plugs that in here on the side, and then plugs the mic cable between here and his mic, and whenever he wants to borrow your pedals to sing through, he stomps on this switch. And temporarily, he can pull the pedals off your board and put them through his mic, and then put them back.
So the one other part of that equation is that the guitarist, you guys, have to plug in here and then go back into your pedals.
Right. It's a send-return situation where the guitarist plugs in here, the rest of the pedal board continues from there, and there's a send and return that selects the pedals that get sent over to the singer temporarily while he's singing. Also, there's levels, both send and return levels, that adjust how much you drive the pedals with the voice and how loud it is when it comes back. So the front house guy is happy, you know, once you've got that set right.
And then there's a phasing toggle.
You know, sometimes you need to change phase with microphones, right? And there's a stutter button too, so you can make the singer go silent if you don't like the lyrics. You can just the guitar player can walk over.
You're trying to cause like battles within a band. Oh yeah,
exactly. No, shut up. Exactly.
How much is this going to go for?
$1 million. You know, I don't know.
Come on, man.
We come to the NAMM show. We don't know what the prices are going to be. We go and figure that out later.
3 digits.
Let's say this will be $349. There we go.
I'm pretty sure it's going to change later, guys. So just check later.
Do I hear 296?
Okay. So while we're talking about crazy ideas, which you know something about, you've got something like totally different. Yeah, you got these new lighting thingies.
Yeah, I'm getting into lighting, and I think lighting is very important for bands. And it's not very cheap right now, but we came up with an idea that makes it a lot cheaper. DMX systems are a little bit complex because you have to have that board, you know. You don't need one with mine. Here's my system. Check this out. You take a keyboard and you plug it in to your computer and you record your performance on the keyboard, and the keyboard controls the lights.
And it doesn't matter what software you run into. You're going to Logic Pro here.
You know, the sad thing is that GarageBand doesn't have MIDI out, but Logic works just fine, and so does Pro Tools. Okay. So you put it into record mode or into monitor mode, and you select any button on any one of these channels on your controller. Once you've turned it on, it waits for you, and then you hit the key that you want to assign to that button. And so you select each one of these channels to be one or more keys on the keyboard, and then you have dimmer packs down there that control the lights. So you have to buy one controller at least. That controls up to 8 dimmer packs, and you have to buy at least 1 or 2 dimmer packs to get started. And each one is like 1,000 watts. So you can do a lot of lighting on stage if you want to. But you know, you don't need that much wattage on stage in order for it to look good. 100 watts looks great, you know, in a small venue. You can put lights inside of your drums. You can put lights inside of it.
Yeah, so that's the other part of the equation is you sell these boxes, the switchers.
Exactly.
You have to have your own MIDI equipped recording software and something to get the notes into the software.
A very inexpensive
and then
MIDI keyboard. Yep.
Yeah, and then you got to buy your own light systems. You guys,
Your own lights.
yeah.
I built this at my log house. I for several weekends I went down there and I slowly built up this giant KISS style sign, which it didn't cost very much. Each one of the little sockets was like $1.50. You know.
It's bright.
A lot of fun. It's bright. It's 10,000 watts. It's a lot of fun.
All right, so the units that you sell go for how much?
These will probably go for about 4, like $3.99, and those will go for about 2. Each one of the bricks will be 1,000 watts.
Okay, and then you got the headphone amp part.
Well, here's the deal. If you want to have the drummer play in time with the lights, you need to have some sort of a headphone amp that goes back to the drummer so he can listen to a click track, so he'll play in time with the lights. And while you're at your practice space, you'll set up the lights, perform the lights, record them. Everyone will contribute different ideas, like, you know, things should be like really big right here and really light right here. You use the mod wheel. You use the mod wheel to control the overall brightness. See how it's going down dimmer now? So you record the mod wheel as well while you're pounding on the keyboard, recording the performance of the lights, and then when you play it back with the drummer, it's all in time. Comes through. You've got a giant light show, and it's inexpensive and very light and small. I recommend rough service bulbs, which you can get at Home Depot, and they're still legal, which is very cool.
So for people to whom this is a pretty new area, like I don't research lighting systems, so to make sure I understand right, you have to have your computer there running the time code.
If you want to play a pre-recorded piano roll, like a performance, yeah, you do have to have a laptop. However, you can do it. You can actually perform it live by playing a keyboard and hitting the keys, or your feet. You can use your feet to stomp on the switches on the actual dimmer bricks, which individually will go to full brightness when you stomp on them.
Okay. Now, do you have this stuff on your website yet?
No, it's too new. It's brand new.
So maybe by the time we have this edited, I don't know,
Possibly.
we'll have it edited. Perry, do you know back there behind the camera? He doesn't know. He's shrugging. So maybe by the time we have this edited, you'll have it on your website. What is your website, man?
Zvex.com.
And it's all caps now. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Zvex.com, guys.
It's all bulbs now.
Thanks, Zach. I'm Sean Hammond for PremierGuitar.com. Thanks for watching.